feel if you're I would say that your mother's job. My only reflection would be I feel quite lucky to be living the life that I am. I think contemplation. I believe that we are who we are. For better for worse, I have my parents to thank for who I am. My mum is I'm 50% my mum, so I truly believe that I am who I am because of my parents. Obviously, in addition to that, my mum spent 15 or 20 years bringing me up, and now the next time to say thank you very much. People always say that you cannot choose a parent. Of course, you choose their kids. You can't choose your brothers either. And I've got two, Dave and Andy. Obviously, they're still here after 50 years, so we must get on their pad. Despite the fact that I spent a number of years traumatising Andy by poisoning his plants. Andy used to spend years building models of aircraft, and on November 5th I would blow them up with bang. With Dave it was more difficult because Dave was always bigger and stronger and older, so there was no point. I've always deferred to Dave, and I've even let him beat me at golf for the last 30 years. But that will change next year. But no, it's great that we, brothers, we're still very close and still together, which is great. You can't choose your brothers, but you can choose your university friends. It's great to have a lot of university friends here, and whilst you can choose them, where I went, you weren't that many people. Take out the weirdos, take out the choir boys, take out the girls that didn't look like girls, and you're pretty much left with it's frightening to reflect on the fact that it's 30 years ago. 30 years. I'm not going to use the word dinosaur, I'm 30 years ago. But I mean, it's wonderful that so many of us are still in contact. I think that's great. Thank you a lot. And you, Alison, you've done it. Let's not go into that right now. I was a bit of a late developer. And a lot of my friends here were having children when Abigail was at primary school. And whilst all that was going on, I had to find some other people to keep me company on the road. And I spent a lot of time, as you can see from the photos, with Capo, the informed word of BBC World Service over there. Justin can't be with us because he's got domestic calls. But certainly we all have. Whilst I had a lot of years patrolling the Fulham Road with Justin, Capo, Richie and others. And, your friends, the girls. Alright, you'll have your say. And I know those are great years, and I suspect that I would still be patrolling the Fulham Road had I not met Abigail. More on that later. Great day. And you kind of reflect on friendship, and you know, I see friends here maybe once a week, once a month, once a year. You kind of think about it. There are other people you spend an awful lot more time with. For example, the people that I work with at the lab, who are people I work with.
They went home.
One down here, I see. Say hi to the camera. Oh,
Christmas bonus they're talking about.
No, it's great to see people in the lab here. Self-confidence and self-belief. And it's great that, in my view now, there is a feeling of confidence and self-belief, and I can see that in individuals and in the team. And I would say it's one of the most satisfying things in the last 5 years, certainly away from science, that I can see that in the team and in individuals. It's really, I feel very proud of it. Moving on. What else can I say?
I'd like to thank you all. If you've enjoyed my little show.
Rob, who have I missed out?
Well, the neighbours, 50 doors down.
There are some people
the Germans, the
I
French.
spend more time with than I do with the people at the lab, which is, of course, Abigail. And I've known Abigail now for 13 years, and that's just amazing, because when I met you in 1995, my record length of relationship was 13 seconds. Anybody who is here, who is a partner, knows that being partners is different to being it is different to being
You've been over-partnered, people.
Being partners is different because you're friends, and also you share a house together. You might be parents.
Careful what you say next year.
Also, you might be LOVERS. Oh, you can. And I was just like, thank Abigail for all of her efforts in all 4 of those departments. In addition, Abigail has been a great wife and all those other things as well. And I have to say thank you for 13 years of love and support, and also 3 beautiful children, of which we've got 2 here.
I seem to have mislaid one here.
So thank you very much, Abigail. I can't say how much I appreciate it. And thanks.